misconceptions about hypnosis. So most people think it's mind control, right? That the person that is hypnotizing you actually has control of your mind, but it's actually not that way. So if you were somebody that went up on stage, let's say, you are not going to do anything that you morally don't agree with. You're actually in charge of this. But what hypnosis actually does is it gives you control of your mind, because I would beg to say that right now you don't have control of your mind. Let me give you an example of that. Let's say that you have an addiction of some sort. We'll use food as an example here. So let's say that you are like, oh, I'm not going to eat that whole box of cookies, or I'm not going to, do this or that. Well, you might be able to talk yourself out of doing that, even though it's something that you actually want to do. So you might, for a while be able to talk yourself out of eating the whole box of cookies or that whole box of chips or whatever it happens to be that you don't want to be doing. But you are actually having to talk yourself out of it because it is something that you want to do, but you're just choosing not to. So what hypnosis does is it actually puts you back in control, because as soon as you give in to that, you no longer have control, right? So what hypnosis would do in a situation like that would be, it would take that thing that you want, that box of cookies, or that bag of chips or whatever it happens to be, and it would make it into something that you no longer actually want. So, you're not sitting there at nighttime chowing down more than likely on liver while you're sitting there, watching TV or whatever you're doing. Why? Because you don't feel like eating liver. You feel like eating the cookies and the chips or whatever it happens to be. All of these feelings that we have live in our subconscious mind. And the way that you gain control over those feelings is through accessing your subconscious mind, and hypnosis is the fastest, and it's scientifically proven to be the fastest way to put you in control. So hypnosis is mind control, but it is you having control of your mind. Now, another example would be, let's say that you are kind of depressed or you're anxious or something like that. You do not have control of your mind if you're depressed and anxious, because these depression thoughts and these worried thoughts are thoughts that are popping up into your mind. And you actually can have control over them. But if they're ruling your life right now, you don't have control over them. So you can use hypnosis, hypnotherapy, which is what I do, to give yourself control of those. What we would do is we would actually heal those things so that you don't got to work with techniques. You don't got to do anything like that. We just actually heal these things at the root, and we put you back in control of your mind and your emotions and how you actually want to feel. We put you in control. So hypnosis is mind control, but it is you having that control.